Hello everyone, today we're playing I Am Alive, a new release on Xbox Live Arcade, released today, March 7th, 2012. It's a game published by Ubisoft, and this game is kind of known for having a long and troubled development period, but let's see how it turned out. Alright, tap right trigger to run faster. It's kind of similar to how you ran in Amy, so we're borrowing controls from that game. It's a promising start.
Test. I'm not sure the sound is working. Wow. It works. This is a little awkward for me, but if you found this, then that means... Anyway, if you could try to deliver this video recorder to my home. That's in Haventon, 27 Arbor Street. It's right in front of the park, and, well, maybe, just maybe, someone will be there. Okay, this is basically my life. My backpack, climbing harness, a flashlight, a couple of batteries, a pistol. I've never even fired a gun before. Anyway, there aren't any bullets in it, so... I can't believe I'm about to arrive. It's been almost a year now since the event. It only took me 4 hours to fly out east. The better part of a year to walk home. With any luck, I'll be back at our apartment in another couple of hours. I saw a lot of damage on the way here, but this looks different. There's more dust than anywhere I've seen. I wonder what it looks like inside the city. I know it's crazy, but I just have this feeling that I'll find you. Julie, without you and Mary, none of this makes any sense. Almost home. See you soon. I wonder if our apartment is still there.
Alright, and the game begins. I became interested in this game because of kind of a unique premise. As you can see, civilization is kind of collapsed, everything's a wreck, and that by itself is not really unique. The unique thing, no zombies. Yeah. A game where civilization has collapsed, and there are no zombies around. That's so unique now. This game sort of markets itself as being sort of like a realistic take on this kind of disaster situation.
Traffic. Oh, I missed it.
It's a nice image. So basically, what the demo has been so far has been going into these little set pieces and trying to figure out how to get past some sort of obstacle. So here's this bridge, it's wrecked. On the other side of the bridge is the city. And we know our guy from that little exposition we just saw is trying to get to someone in the city. Right now we're going through the tutorial. So we can figure out how to get past these obstacles. And so sometimes there'll be, some sort of visual clue. Oh, there's a ladder. So sure, I can climb that. The camera angles, oh yeah, we have a stamina meter. The longer we climb, the more that goes down. And if we climb for too long, we'll fall off. And as you might imagine, that's going to kill us. Even if we didn't land in the water, that fall onto the metal would still kill us. Whoops. Alright. Clip through that barrier a little bit. So the camera angles constantly change when we're on these obstacles, just to, you know, be more dramatic and have those sweeping pans like that. It doesn't look like I can actually fall when I'm doing that balance beam thing that I was just doing. So it doesn't seem as dangerous as it looks. I guess that kind of takes away from some of the tension, but the game also is trying its best to prevent me from doing anything stupid. So it has its work cut out for it. They don't get into specifics about what exactly happened. You just get the idea that there were earthquakes, very powerful earthquakes that just wrecked everything.
Looks like I'll have to climb over those arch supports.
I have to climb up there, but does that really look impassable? And surely we could just avoid touching the barbed wire. No? No? Okay. Okay. This is easier, I guess. It's a nice looking game, I think. I mean, oh, hold on. Yeah, okay, so doing that burns a lot of stamina. We don't want to do it if we can avoid it. Yeah, I think that the game is pretty nice looking as far as its lighting goes. Our stamina is getting very no. Okay, there we go. Our stamina is getting very low, and you could hear the music sort of getting dramatic as that was happening. So when that happens, we want to make sure that we can get to safety as soon as we can, or some place where we don't have to hang, so we can get our stamina back. So basically, as you're climbing around these obstacles, you have a time limit to do it, to figure out what you have to do. Because that stamina is almost in the red. Okay, yeah, it's in the red, and this is part of the tutorial. So that means I have to press the right trigger, to exert an extreme effort. And you may notice that my stamina meter, the gray bar on the left, it's a little shorter now, because performing an extreme effort burned that capacity. But I can use items to heal myself. I have food, and I have water. I also have a gun. You may notice there's no bullets. Everything is very sparse in this game. You don't have a surplus of anything, which is pretty neat. Okay, so I'm fully healed at this point. Probably didn't need to use the water bottle. That was probably a waste.
Well, it's still standing. Though Abington has seen better days.
Yeah, I mean, it's... You can tell that the game is not a high-budget production, especially when you look him in the face. But I do like the lighting shots like that. It's pretty neat. Alright, so... Okay, looking around, and we can see a rope. We can slide down. Let's burn our hands. Okay, we got to the other side of that school bus. I guess that was the easier way of doing it. And so you basically have to just look at the environment and try to figure out what can I do, what can I hang from. In this case, the thing I can hang from is this truck. Yep, okay, so yeah, it didn't let me figure that out myself. The tutorial is letting me know, grab that truck. Hey, by the way, you can grab the truck. Go ahead and do that. Once the tutorial's over, it'll stop telling me that. So I'll have to figure things out on my own. Oh, I can tap that right trigger to run fast, that's right. Even though it was running fast, it did not let me run off the edge. because it tries its best not to let you die from falling.
There's a ladder on that truck.
It's probably a good idea to prevent you from dying too much in that way, since scenes like that kind of lose their tension when you have to do them over again. This seems like a good idea. I mean, I guess it's kind of a trade-off. There's the tension of knowing you could die at any time versus frustration of having to do a scene multiple times. So which is better? I don't know. But we can see which way I Am Alive is going, at least for right now. Because we will be seeing parts where you can die pretty easily. Not this part, or parts where you have to deal with obstacles, but parts when we have to actually see other people. Because we haven't seen anyone yet. It's a city, yet no one's around. I mean, it doesn't seem like the place is livable at this point. There is some pretty good detail on this wrecked city, I have to say. The camera right now is sort of pointing me towards that to let me know that's where I need to go. That shimmying control is pretty sensitive. Okay, there we go. Let me get up there. Okay, almost across this bridge.
I can probably get back up to the streets if I go through the sewer.
Right, so we can't get up to the top of the bridge. Can't get to the streets that way. Let's go through the sewers. This, seems like a good idea. You think that a wrecked city would be the last place you want to go to after the apocalypse, right? Probably want to get out to where there aren't too many people. But then again, this guy's looking for someone, and this city's where she lives. I don't know if it said that if this person was his girlfriend or his wife. I'm not sure if that was specified. Not much is specified. So far, anyway. About who the person is or what exactly happened with these earthquakes.
Don't make me kill you.
I don't want any trouble. I'm already gone.
That's it. Just keep right on walking.
Alright, that guy had a gun.
And don't come back.
We also have a gun, but we have no bullets. But that guy just seemed like he was defending his territory. He seemed very scared. So do we want to really shoot him? Nah, we wouldn't want to. We have no reason to do that.
There's a lot of dust down there. Pretty thick.
But considering his reaction to seeing us, we can kind of imagine what other people in this city might be like. Our map was updated. Let's take a look at that. Alright. Let's, Okay, I can zoom in. Okay, there's our map. It shows our destination, and it shows that the area ahead of us, the road has been wiped out. It's, now a large chasm. So the chasms in the roads are preventing us from getting to the elementary school. We have to unlock the back door in the house, so we have to go get the 3 keys to unlock that door. So let's go find them. Oh, yeah. Not looking good around here, is it?
She's trying to escape me. No. Stop.
Yeah, that didn't look good at all. So we can kind of see what kind of people have been left in the city. Really, it seems like a terrible place to be. Let's see if we can run around. We got these obstacles in the way. Now, really, I think that our guy could get past them. He seems like a really good climber. But alright. I won't question it. Oh yeah, running brings our stamina down. So that makes the music more tense, you might notice, when we run. I don't really think it's justifies to raise the score like that, just because we're running. Yeah, here's a big chasm. Where's Kay Gordon's house? Right, it'll update our map, like to draw the chasm on there with a red line. So it'll announce whenever we update that thing. I don't think we need to know it every time. What's that? We don't share, get out. Okay. That looks like a comfy chair. No command to sit in it. I think after doing all that stuff on the bridge, our guy would probably want to have a sit in a comfy chair like that. Okay. Probably don't want to hang around this place anyway. Okay, so we have limited amount of... They call them retries. I guess we could just call them lives. We have a limited amount, and we just got a 1-up. No, not that way. Our guy said that it took him a year to get back here. But it doesn't seem like anyone's around, and I hope that he's prepared for the possibility that,
Force open this gate with something.
What? Oh, hold on.
What the hell do you think you're doing? What are you doing here, boy?
We have a...
You loud and clear.
We have a gun, but we don't have ammo.
You're on the real brig? Hold up.
He doesn't know we don't have ammo.
Please, step back. No problem.
We could use that machete, though, couldn't we?
Hey, whatever you want, buddy.
Back off.
Oh, okay. Shit, I'm blocked. Ah!
Better keep this with me.
Where'd he go? Well, his body should be down there somewhere. But you can tell our guy has, he's seen some stuff, you know? He did not show any emotion from kicking that guy down that pit and killing him. I mean, yeah, it was self-defense. Kinda. But he did not... hold on.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Okay, so we're facing several enemies. We don't want to equip the gun quite yet because there's an easy way to take out the initial enemy because they don't know we have a machete.
Lost your way?
So much for introductions.
And yeah, there you go. And we got a bullet from his body.
Hey, no more messing around.
I could waste the bullet on him, but don't really need to. Oh, hold on. Okay, I am going... I died. I turned my back on them, and that wasn't a good idea. Just sort of did that instinctively. In that situation, since there were two guys at once, I think I was going to have to use my bullet.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Because I was not going to get to finish a guy off with my knife with both of them that close.
Hold up.
Okay, there we go. That guy's down. All right, here they come. And okay, they're a bit more separated now. Okay. Okay.
Scumbag.
Oh wait. Okay.
Take it easy, man. Let's not be so hasty, okay?
Let's try to work this out like
Take it
adults.
easy, man.
All right. Even though there's two of them, they're both on the same side. So,
Chill out already.
do I want to use this bullet?
Whoa, look who's the big man now.
Hey, back up.
You're the boss.
I don't really have any. I don't have a pit to back them up to.
See your point.
So,
Whoa, look who's the big man now.
Don't shoot. Step back. No problem.
he seems more scared.
Let's not
Thi-
be so hasty, okay?
This guy seems to have more of an attitude.
Whatever you say.
So,
Hold up. No need for that. Really. please, please.
Tapping the right trigger feels real weird. That's not really a button that's meant to tap. He's still alive. That bullet didn't kill him. Right, so like I said, a year across country after this cataclysm hit, yeah, our guy's done a few bad things, you can kind of tell. This doesn't seem to bother him at all. I used my bullet. If that had gone better, it might have been possible to not waste the bullet. And that's kind of the thing about this game. I'm not going to have a lot of ammo, or maybe more than 1 or 2 bullets at a time. Got painkillers, so I really want to avoid having to use them if I can. Sometimes it's not possible to avoid using them, at least that I've seen. What? That chair's kind of common in this city, isn't it? I don't like the idea of tapping the right trigger, though. That's not a button that was designed to be tapped. Okay, got a first aid kit. I don't seem to need anything, though. Well, the red meter's down a bit. I believe Gray's stamina, red is health. So red has gone down a bit, but it's not something I think I need to worry about at this time. Okay, map updated. Let's see where we are. Okay, so the direction we want to go in actually is blocked off. Well, let's head down this alley and see if we can find any items. Can of soda. Yeah, I guess after civilization ends, it'll be difficult to get a good can of soda. You might want to stock up. By the way, I did... There's that chair again.
He's my son. They stabbed him. He's gonna bleed to death if we can't find something to treat this wound.
Alright. Moral choice. This guy's dying, and we don't have a surplus of anything. Did we give him the first aid kit? I guess we do.
Thanks so much. How did you get this?
Hooray, we saved the victim, and apparently we get a 1-up for doing that, and we increase our score.
It's just over there.
So you haven't been in Haventon since the event. You know, shortly after it happened, the first thing that we had to deal with were the earthquakes. They kept happening, day after day. Most people ended up at makeshift emergency centers, like the Haventon Stadium. And we were protected from collapsing buildings, but there was so much dust in the air, so we had to find another solution. And it's been a year now, but we still have aftershocks from time to time. Seems they're here to stay. All we can do is deal with it.
So, we help someone in need, and they don't seem like murderers, so great. We did good. And this is probably their house.
God bless you. Be careful out there. Those armed folks may still be around.
Yeah, they probably are, so why are you here? Why is anyone still in the city?
Hey, who's that? Don't make me nervous.
Oh. Okay. She doesn't seem like she's gonna attack.
That's it. Keep right on walking. Don't you come
Right, so no one around here is really friendly. I'm not sure what happens if we try to kill her. Can we get into that building? Well, she has a gun, I think, and I don't have any bullets. So I don't know if there'd be any benefit to trying to do that. Or even if I did have a bullet and I shot her, could I get in that building? Would there be supplies in there? I don't know. But if I hadn't wasted that bullet on that one guy, maybe we could have tried that. So we don't know... Very common share. We don't know what exactly the event was. They said that it had to do with earthquakes. Don't know if there was anything else besides earthquakes. But that seemed to be the main thing. Oh, wait, hold on. We're actually right at the location we need to be.
Well, the apartment's still standing. That's a good sign. Wasn't sure I'd ever see this place again.
So like I was saying, our guy's been cross-country over for a year without actually speaking to the woman he's looking for. I don't know if he's actually considered that, maybe... maybe she's not here.
Mary? Julie? Are you there? There's no one here.
Well, he seems to be taking it pretty well. I mean, I guess he figured that it was probably going to happen. He figured that there was probably not going to be anyone here at this point. Because really, we've seen the rest of the city.
Closest to home cooking I'm gonna get.
You really want to take a food item that you find in here, though? Unless it's something canned. Well, fruit cocktail. Maybe it wasn't a can. Maybe it was still closed.
I remember that day. What's this?
We have to go now because of the earthquakes. The evacuation team is waiting for us. We'll be taken to one of the emergency shelters. It's very hard to get precise information about the evacuation plan. I have no idea where we'll be in the next hour. If only you were here, I would tell you that I forgive you. For everything. For now, all we can do is pray that you're alive. And if you are, I know you'll come back here. We'll try to stay in Haventon, but we'll go wherever's safest. With Mary, I can't take any risks. We love you. Not a moment goes by that we're not thinking about you. Try to find us. We'll be waiting for you. Julie and Mary, May 23rd.
Let me tell you a little something about voice acting. In voice acting, emotion is overrated. Monotone is where it's at.
Julie. I'm so sorry that you've had to go through all this without me. Earthquakes, dust storms. Then what came next? The food shortages, hunger, thirst. Where could you be now? This year was so long already. While I walked back, I was thinking I was just hoping to find you standing here. How could I? Oh, shit!
So, what was that? Maybe those were aftershocks? Doesn't seem like anything's happening right now, though. Some of the lighting in this game is pretty good. Like that. Maybe I'm just easily impressed by the light through slats effect that they're doing, but that seems pretty good. I like that. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the aftershocks are still going. Let's take a look around. Those giant stacks of newspaper.
Looks like they left in a hurry.
Yeah. Didn't get to pack, what is that, a stuffed rabbit? And to leave everything behind, I guess. Even though the house didn't actually collapse. Well, let's head back outside since there's nothing here for us. Hmm? Oh, there we go. There's a little kid over there. Hey kid, what's wrong? Something wrong? What's going on? What's going on?
Mary!
No, no.
I'm just trying to help you, kid. Come on, come back.
I don't think anyone really knows what happened for certain. Something big, that's for sure. Whatever it was, it tore everything apart. Then the dust and the fumes killed everything. Well, almost. And for now, I am alive.
So that's the demo for I'm Alive, and I liked it. I was actually pretty impressed with it. I mean, there are some areas where it's rough around the edges, you can kind of tell, but I do like what it's trying to do, a bit more realistic survival game, where society's collapsed, and no zombies. You know, it's hard to believe, but, oh, okay, so demo just ended. Hard to believe no zombies when civilization has collapsed, but apparently it can happen. And I'm curious to see where I'm Alive goes, where they take that. Can the game remain fresh throughout the entire thing? Can they keep it up? I don't know. I don't know where exactly that's going to go. It doesn't seem like that's a story that can end happily. It seems like there's nowhere for that guy to go but down. But I'm interested in. I might end up buying it just to see how that goes, because I like the demo and it interested me. It interested me. What? That's not a word. I was very interested in it. So that's I'm Alive. It's out right now on Xbox Live Arcade. Check it out.